Hey guys, this is Genesis1295. Welcome back. I'm back on YouTube again for like the 4th time in however long. But we're back. We're playing NBA 2K20, and I thought, I started my YouTube. Oh well, I started YouTube back up again with a rebuild on the Timberwolves in 2K19. I'm gonna do the same thing in NBA 2K20 because Timberwolves are my favorite team, and essentially 2K20 is pretty much the exact same as pretty much 2K19, except ratings and characters are a little bit different, and I've updated the rosters, so that's a good thing. That's what we like. So as you know, the Timberwolves roster isn't the best, so we're starting straight off in the regular season for 2019, so starting straight off the bat. We didn't start off in the off season. I just wanted to go straight into it, see what I can do to mix it up, because this team at the moment, we're not going to win anything with this team. So what we're going to do is look at some trades. That's the first thing we're going to do in the season, and basically we're going to do these trades to say this is what we should have done in the off season, but we still can do trades right now as we speak, but probably not. I don't know how the NBA works roughly with that whole thing, but what we're going to do is trade most of our big contracts right now. I'm going to get rid of Free right there. Oh well, let's go above Towns as not the best. Well, our best player isn't being paid the most on our team, but not a big amount. It's just a small amount. But Wiggins is one of the players that I'm looking to trade. Jeff Teague, Gorgie Jang. Not going to get rid of Korver. I'll keep Layman because 3 years, that's not a bad contract. Josh Okogie, I want him. I don't know why his rating is so low in this game, but I feel like he had a pretty decent season, and he was building up, and he could be our starting shooting guard really if the game allowed us, but they won't allow that. They'll pretty much have Culver playing shooting guard, which is fair enough. He's got a higher rating. But let's look at some trades, guys, and I'll come back and I'll show you the trades that I'm going to make. Hey guys, we're back. I'm looking at this trade at the moment. I want to get Miles Bridges, but I haven't really got a proper strong, and that's why, because of the contract. But I'm looking at this one here, and this is the one I think I'm going to go with. I know I get Terry Rozier's massive contract for the next 3 years, but I'll eventually probably end up trading Rozier, unless if he ends up somehow playing better than he should be. But I'm getting rid of a top 10 protected first round and Keita Beta Diops. I feel like this is a good trade for us, and we're getting 3 years of Miles Bridges. Hopefully he'll essentially get better in time. I'm hoping. He's only 21 years old, so let's do it. This is probably going to be it. That's a make or break trade basically right there. So now that basically will replace because what I'm looking at is we have Jeff Teague. He's got 1 year on his contract, which he accepted, his player contract. And then we have Gorgie Jang. So we're going to look at some trades for Gorgie Jang next, because I feel like, again, I don't want Gorgie Jang. I'm looking to just get a minimal contract, maybe just a 1 year contract. Maybe Courtney Lee, that might be a good one. Miles, that might be a good one just for a year, just to take up a year. But I don't really want to be an improved team this year. I kind of just want to stay on the down low. Dennis, I might stick with this one here actually. Giving up a second round, I can give up as many second rounds as I want, but I'm getting Jay Crowder, and I'm just getting his 1 year contract. Yeah, add the exception. Let's do it. Make the deal. There goes Gorgie Jang's contract. So we have more space. So we're gonna have to get rid of, well, Jeff Teague. I could deal with having him for a year. Most of these players, all the 1 year contracts that I have, I can deal with, because it's just 1 year I have to deal with these guys for. Wait, where's the? Oh, there we go. That's the one I'm looking at. Yeah, the 1 year contracts. These ones are all fine to me. Plus, I get these two, which is another 2 years of extra for very cheap, and then we have our 3 years, which is Terry Rozier and Covington. Covington, I'm going to keep for the 3 years, definitely. That's a great contract. So I'm going to look at Terry eventually in the year, but I think I'm just going to stick with this contract. I mean, I'm just going to stick with this team. It's not a bad team. I got Rozier coming off the bench, Miles Bridges coming off the bench, Crowder. I can deal with this for, yeah, just a year, and then We'll just play a 9-man because we don't want to. I don't want to play like that poorly that we just completely like. I don't want to tank. Okay, I want to play a good year. I feel like we can have a decent run here. I'll get 10-man going because I want Layman getting some minutes, and I think I'm gonna chuck some guys to the G League, like obviously a Kogi I want, and not Jordan Bell. I've only got him for a year. No point putting him in there. I was gonna say I could chuck Culver in there, but I don't really want to chuck him in there because I just don't really want to. You know what? Let's just assign him. I'm gonna cheat the system a bit here, guys, but the system is there to be cheat. Oh, well, for me to kind of play around with. So we either make. Okay, we're gonna make I was gonna say. Let's just make Terry Rozier a shooting guard. Actually, I'll just do this so I can at least make it legit, so I can be a point guard backup as well. There we go. That's the way. There we go. I know Jeff Teague is slightly taller than Terry, but I feel like this is good. This is good for us. So that's going to be our new formation. Is we're going to have Jeff Teague, Terry, Scary Terry, and then have this backup. We have Napier as a point guard as well coming off, and Jordan Bell gets some minutes as well if we do that. So this year's going to be a bit of a throwaway year, so I'll just keep you updated what's going on in the year, give you some stats, but we'll just see what happens, guys. All right, guys. So considering Jeff Teague had his last year with us, I thought maybe I'll just get some small value for him. And I thought I'll just go with this deal and trade him for Jeremy Lamb. You know, he's got 3 year 10 mil. It's not too bad. I'll change the formation. Probably have. Yeah, we could stick with this formation. I was gonna say maybe I pull. Yeah, maybe I'll pull Rozier back into a point guard. Yeah, let's do that. He'd probably go down a bit, but he won't go down that much. Yeah, to 79. Then we'll chuck, because we still have our. We pretty much pulled a Kogi and Culver back up from the G League. So I'll put a Kogi back in and put Naz Reid back in as well. I've got him for 4 years, so I might as well use that as well. And yeah. Let's go back to the slowest simulation ever, because this is honestly the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. This is, I'll literally show it you. I'll show it to you in real time, because you'd think that this stuff would get better in time. You know, 2K16, 2K17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm guessing gonna have to wait until this simulation actually speeds up, because this is how fast it's been going. And it'll actually pick up now because I've got nothing to really. I'm looking at my contract, yeah, so nothing really important going on there. But it speeds up now because it's not stopping for like, oh, this is a trade. Oh, here's a trade. Oh, here's this scouting. Oh, this, that. I mean, like, I disable it all and I eventually get through that part, but still, I just go so slow. And as you can see, actually, we're not doing too bad as I would expect. We have a decent team. Like, our team's not horrible. And I was going to make a trade because there's Jeremy Lamb, as you can see, he was on the Pacers, but TJ Warren was also on the Pacers. Holy shit, what? We must have went into like triple overtime with that one. Just one OT where we scored 25 points. We scored 31 points in OT. I don't think that's ever happened before, but okay. So, but yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the season, see if we actually make the playoffs or not. Alright guys, we're at the end of the season. Giannis is our MVP, 28 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, nearly 2 steals and 2 blocks. A freak. Zion Williamson as a Rookie of the Year. 6th man is DeMarcus. DeMarcus is our Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player. Malik Monk. Let me look at those stats. yeah, yeah, it's not bad, not bad. Good on Malik Monk. He's pretty much the main guy now, basically. In what place is it again? Fucking that place, the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, that's the place. As you're gonna, Cat, first team, carrying us pretty much into the playoffs from the looks of it. We are in the playoffs. Look at that. Okay, guys, we got a good start going here. I didn't even think I was gonna make the playoffs, but team's looking not too bad. Obviously, Karl Anthony Towns with an MVP type of year, pretty much. 27 points, nearly 14 rebounds, nearly 4 assists and 2 blocks, straight up 2 blocks. And then we have Culver coming in second, Crowder, Jeremy Lamb, Miles Bridges. We got pretty much most of we got Hornets mixed in here, a lot of Hornets, and Covington, doing what he does, that's what we want him to do. And yeah, that's basically from there. I'm probably going to get rid of most of these guys, but let's simulate the playoffs. We got the Lakers first. Actually, I was going to look into it more, but I really doubt we're going to, not play the game. Don't play the game. I don't want to play the game. Few box score. So yeah, they got a decent team. Howard's there. Obviously, they're going to play a big role in the playoffs this year, hopefully. I hope they make the playoffs. Obviously, they didn't make the playoffs last year, but we just got swept by them, and it just makes it so much more interesting when LeBron James is in the playoffs. It makes it so much more, I don't know, just fun to watch. And I'd love it if the Timberwolves made the playoffs this year, which it's just not going to happen, I don't think. We just don't have the players. But hopefully Wiggins has a breakout year. I don't want them to trade. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I would never want to trade Wiggins. I love Wiggins, and I just really hope that he has a really good year coming up, because we really need someone to really break out for us. And maybe that could be Culver, maybe it could be Okogie, maybe it could be whoever. But we just need someone to step up to the plate, really, and help out our main man Cat, because he's pretty much carrying us. He carried us last year. He's going to carry us pretty much this year. So, all right. So now this is where the fun begins. Hopefully, our goal is to sign a big player. I'm pretty sure we should be able to. There should be a couple here and there. We might get some player declines. So, as in player contract declines. Obviously, I didn't get I didn't play bad, so obviously I'm not going to get the worst, the best pick. That's what I was going to say. But yeah, so let's see what we can find. We need a new coach, obviously. We're going to look, obviously, I want Popovich. Popovich is, if you can get Popovich, then hell, I'm going to take Popovich. And I'll also sign him, because either one of them I want to sign. Can I just, I'll probably just sign Underwood, because usually it doesn't look like Popovich wants to sign. So ignore all this. We're not even going to go into the draft, because we don't really have any good picks. So we're just going to go that. Pick up our signing, which is Nico Mannion. So we'll sign him, obviously. And we're going to... Why wouldn't they allow me to... That's weird. They didn't even let me accept his... Oh, well, they usually just highlight it straight off the bat. But here we go. So Anthony Davis has declined his contract, and DeMar DeRozan, obviously Donovan Mitchell is going to get accepted, and obviously Luka Doncic, Andre Drummond. I was hoping if De'Aaron Fox somehow didn't accept his contract for some reason, I would jump on it right away. So, but we'll give it to Jordan Bell. Still a young player. We can take that. But this is where it gets interesting, because the main guy obviously there is Anthony Davis, and we're gonna throw everything at him. I'm gonna make some trades, get rid of most of these contracts. Well, mainly 1, 2, and Doug McDermott. That's basically the 3 contracts I want to get rid of. And come back, and then let's see what we can do. We need to sign someone. We need someone massive. Massive. So starting off the bat, I'm going to sign Nazir Little. I'm pretty sure he should have 3 years on his contract playing for the Blazers. It's not like the best contract that I can sign right now because, you know, we need someone. We need big guys for this coming year, but we need to get rid of some of these contracts, especially Terry Rozier's. So we're also going to need to sign a point guard essentially because we don't really have anyone to pick up that role. So maybe I can get a good trade here happening, maybe for Jeremy Lamb for possibly a rising point guard, because we need someone to pick it up from there basically. DeLon Wright, Monte Morrow. Ooh, hello. This one might be good for us. It's just 1 year, but you know, we get rid of. That's not too bad. I might do that one. Josh Hart's there. D'Angelo Russell. Wait a second. No. 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 Where did this come from? This can't be real. They want us to give up Josh Okogie and Jeremy Lamb for D'Angelo. Boys, I'm gonna do it. I'm probably not even gonna get Anthony Davis, but somehow they threw it to me. They got us. All right. I'm gonna take it, guys. I'm not gonna not take that. I'm just surprised that that came up as an option. So yeah. Now this is a contract. This is probably the one I was gonna take if it wasn't for that. That's actually funny because I was literally just gonna trade. Wait, that was for Terry Rozier. I was gonna trade for the man, the myth, the legend, Caruso, but I might actually end up signing him here if I can't find anyone else. Kanka. There's some decent, like, not too bad players that we're getting coming up here. Bonga, another man, the myth, the legend, another Bonga. Gafford is another one as well. I'm going to do that one, actually. I'm going to get Gafford. I feel like there's going to be a bit of a... There'll be another boost of ratings, hopefully, for most of these players that I'm going to sign. I'm not going to be able to sign Anthony Davis, though. That's pretty much a given now. So, how's our... We don't really have the cap as well, sadly. I'm just trying to think if we can get rid of anyone else. But I don't think we can, really. Considering we just signed D'Angelo Russell, who that literally just came out of nowhere. Yeah, Montrezl Harrell. I need someone else, and we're gonna have to sign someone else here. Like, let's. I'll come back to you guys. Let's have a look. Alrighty, guys. So from the time being, I've got, I've got these two that we're going to most likely sign, McGee and Marcus Morris Sr., who will probably get a bit of a decline this year, but we need a backup center and a backup, basically a power forward that's going to start off for us. So these are the two guys that we're going to go with, because I can't really afford anyone else now that we have D'Angelo Russell, which was I think that was our goal in free agency during obviously this year, was to get D'Angelo Russell. Like, I was hoping that we'd get D'Angelo Russell and we didn't get him, so it was a bit of a bummer, honestly. But we're gonna see if we can sign some backup guys for us now. There's some not too bad guys that we can still afford. Obviously Tyreek Evans would be good to get for just a year. Possibly, just a lot of guys that we can't really afford. So, Wayne Ellington is another guy that I might actually try to get. Marco Bellinelli. Bellinelli's there. Ellington, I'm kind of wouldn't be too keen. Yeah, I'll just see if I can get like either of him or Tyreek Evans. All right, I'm looking like I'm gonna get Ellington. There we go. There we got Ellington. Okay, I'm happy with this team. I think I'm happy with this team. So we'll skip through that into player progression, and this is where it's gonna count right now, because We need our guys to really push it, and as you can see, we're getting a lot of pluses there. So Covington goes up, Culver goes up, Bridges goes up a bit. So I'm happy that Marcus Morris is still going like steady. JaVale McGee, Layman goes up 1, Naz Reid goes up 5. All right, we're looking not too bad. Nazir Little is someone I wanted to go up a bit. Gafford is someone else. So, but this is going to be basically a 3-year build. So hopefully these guys will be pushing it next year to really get us going and get us over the hump, because this year it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty crazy. So I'll skip to training camp and probably put up the potential of a couple of our guys to get up there next year and really push it. All right, we'll be chucking untapped potential onto Culver, which he already has an A+. But I'm going to give it to him anyway, because it is an A anyway. So, and Miles Bridges, 2 guys that we need to really push it next season mainly. So, but this season still counts, because I get a good feeling after getting D'Angelo Russell. I was honestly, because I really didn't think I was going to get Anthony Davis in that. So I'm kind of happy that we ended up getting D'Angelo. That really just makes up for it. So our team, I'm happy with our 4 players right here, because we've got it all switched up as well. So everyone's got their own kind of position. I'll probably just leave it as most likely Marcus Morris will be playing our power forward, and then we'll have Miles Bridges coming off as a backup, McGee as a backup center, Layman will be getting some minutes after getting a bit of a boost, and then potentially, we need some of our guys to really pick it up off the bench. But I'm liking our starting 5 at the moment. We've got a solid starting 5. I mean, it could be better, but we're gonna have to deal with it. So go into this. Let's assign Nazir Little to the Iowa Wolves, and that's about it. That's all I can actually give. So, and other news, actually, let's go to our transition report. I just wanted to have a look quickly, just the big signings, because I can promise you, I'm kind of curious to see. There's probably a better way of actually looking at this, but I'm just curious to see who went to where, because I get a feeling. Oh, I feel like Anthony Davis went back to the Lakers. Yes, he did. So they still got a half decent team. They got Dragic now, which isn't really much of an improvement. But other than that, LaMelo Ball is at the Mavericks. Still, the Nets have basically the same team. Nothing really special going down there. So let's get into it, guys. I really want to build up our team chemistry as well. So team training, we'll change that to, it's not even here, is it? No, it's not that one. So I don't usually even do all this stuff. Let's team chemistry. Let's get that up going. And I really want to see this team do good, so let's go. Alrighty guys, we come to the end of the season, and I'm pretty happy with the team effort. Our win-loss ratio is 53-29, which is, I'm pretty happy with that. So MVP Giannis again, RJ Hampton, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year is Dennis Schroeder. Anthony Davis is the Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved is Michael Porter Jr., which is a surprise. I guess he didn't get much minutes in Denver, and they ended up deciding to trade him to Detroit. Good pickup from Detroit. Very good pickup. And Brett Brown is the Coach of the Year. So, now, this is where it all comes down to. We really have to push it at the in the playoffs at the moment. So, we got Cat in our third team, which is not bad. He obviously had to play with D'Angelo sharing the ball, so we'll look at the stats in a second. But it's gonna really come down to these playoffs, and it's gonna be hard because there's so many good teams as well. So many good teams. But we came second, right behind Houston. Looking at everyone seems pretty decently healthy, except for Miles Bridges, sadly. Might be able to come back in during the playoffs. I guess we'll see. Let's look at the stats. So, Karl Anthony Towns with the most points on our team, 13 rebounds, so not too bad. And D'Angelo Russell also with 23 points, nearly 8 assists, not bad as well. Culver picking up his game a lot from last year, going up an extra 3 points, so that's pretty good. And Miles Bridges also picking up. That's why it's going to suck that he's not playing. So we need everyone on board right now. So let's go through this first round. Hopefully we can knock off Dallas. That is the goal, but I'm kind of upset that we're a man down basically. This might screw us. So hopefully we can beat Dallas. Come on, one more game. Come on. Ah! Are you kidding me? Come on. LaMelo Ball is just going to get better from here. It's just, man. That's what happens. I should have just tanked last year and got LaMelo Ball. And then signed D'Angelo Russell. Why didn't I just tank? Why don't we just tank every season? And then they get smashed by Denver. Well, next season, everyone's going to have to just pick it up because from now, yeah, I'm just kind of bummed. We should have at least got through that first round. So 76ers are the champs. We're not giving up, boys. We got one more season to rebuild, reformat. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. I get a feeling it's gonna be this season. I told myself last season that maybe we might need one more season, but we're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna get it through. Whatever, that doesn't matter too much. These draft doesn't matter too much as well. I'm pretty sure we would have traded our pick maybe, yeah, to the Hornets. But we played decently, so we don't have to worry about that. Go through again. We don't have to worry about the draft because we have no big picks. So we're just gonna sign. Let's just sign him. He's the second. It's 70 rated. Let's just get him. So could have went for Kawhi Leonard if we have the money, but we don't have the money. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do here. Maybe I might have to trade some players. But there is definitely no way I'm going to be able to afford Kawhi Leonard. Sadly. I would love to have Kawhi Leonard. Even Donovan Mitchell would be great. But I don't have the money, sadly. Unless if I traded a couple of pieces. We'll look through our roster and see what we can do. Alright guys, we're back. I've decided that I'm going to sign Kurix to our team. We're going to basically trade him for Marcus Morris, hoping he will improve during this year and probably get rid of this Reggie Perry guy, essentially. But we're going to get rid of our first round pick. Doesn't matter. We're going to have to get rid of some of our picks because there's no point. This is our last season, so we might as well go full on attack mode, but kind of make it realistic. We're not going to just throw in all our first round picks. Let's see what else we can do. Hey guys, I've decided that I'm going to also give up this. We're going to give up Nico Mannion and Naz Reid for Cam Reddish of the Atlanta Hawks and get a first round pick from the OKC, which is probably not going to matter too much, but we just need those. We need the players right now, and we need to push it real hard going on from here. Alright guys, so this is how our roster's looking at the moment. So we got Towns, Russell, Culver, Robert Covington, Miles Bridges, Cam Reddish, Kurix. As you can see, we've got a lot of small forwards happening here. So I might slim it down here and there, but at the moment, we're looking at, this is how we're pretty much looking. I'll keep playing around with it, and then I'll kind of come back around to it and just see what we can do. Alright guys, so at the moment we're looking to sign just Hassan Whiteside to a 1-year contract with us. I literally can't afford pretty much most of these guys. I'd love to sign Fox, to be honest. I don't know why. He's restricted anyway, and he's a point guard, which we don't really need a point guard. We do need like a power forward, small forward, but yeah. There's no real good power forwards happening here, so We're just going to look to get Hassan Whiteside, and then it's just a good backup for Cat. So yeah, let's stick to that. Let's stick to our signing of Hassan Whiteside. He's injured at the moment, but he should be good to go as soon as the season starts. So that gives us a good bench player. And I don't know why Gafford, I thought he had a team option, but apparently not. He's currently got a cap hold. Let's have a look. Gafford. Is he there? Power forwards, Gafford. Gaff. There he is. So I could probably sign him just to a 10 mil contract, I guess. Oh, apparently not. I thought I had that option, but apparently not. Does he? Wait. Yeah, we don't have a bird option. I would probably even pick up buddy JaVale McGee if I could, which I think he wouldn't have been signed. Apparently he's been signed. Yeah, let's just stick to this cap hold. I think he's a restricted. I'm pretty sure he's restricted. I'm gonna check if he's restricted as well. Jesus. Gafford, where are you, Gafford? This is the affordable players, which he isn't affordable. Gafford. No, he's unrestricted. Oh well. I'm gonna keep the cap hold there for some odd reason. I'm gonna sign a really cheap point guard. Wanamaker. 32 years old. No. Oh no. Let's get this guy. We can afford him, so we might as well just get him. Sign that. Oh, alright. I guess we didn't sign him. Isaiah Thomas is there. Saturansky. I think I'm going to get Saturansky. There we go. That's better. Now we have a backup point guard, just in case. Just in case. Let's see if I can actually sign possibly... Oh, Patty. Yes, of course I'll sign Patty. Absolutely. That's good for me. I'm happy with that. And they're probably going to go down anyway, but... Like Covington, he's gone down 1. But Culver goes up 3. Russell and Town still going up. Bridges is going up 2. Cam Reddish is going up 3. Whiteside just stays. Kurik stays. Saturansky. Alright, well... Here we go. This is our team. This is our final season. Let's give it a go. Alrighty, guys. So, looking at our our formation, basically. So they want to run. This is just a computer based. They want to run Whiteside at the power forward position. I don't really like that. So I'm just going to flip it. They're probably not going to stick to it. But I'm going to try flip it because... As you know, Hassan Whiteside is more of a... You know what? This is what we're going to do, actually. This is what we're going to do. We're going to edit Karl Anthony Towns. Because I can promise you, Karl Anthony Towns will get a boost if we put him at power forward and back up as a center. And then... Yeah. It's a true... Hassan Whiteside is more of a true center than Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns can run power forward much better. And he's much faster. So, our new formation should look a little bit like this. So, Culver, Covington, Towns, Whiteside at center. Then, Bridges coming off the bench. Cam Reddish with him as well. Kurik. So, we have a lot of small forwards, but we'll still probably be, I'd say, Bridges coming off as a power forward. Cam Reddish coming off small forward. Kurik's probably playing a shooting guard. Either shooting guard will be... Oh, actually, Cam Reddish is more of a shooting guard. And then point guard. Saturansky. I'm happy. I'm so happy with this team. But, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Alright, guys. I'm literally going to skip it to the end of the season. Straight to the end of the season. That's it. So, let's see how we go. Alright, guys. Came to another end of a season. Ben Simmons is the MVP. Cade Cunningham. Chris Paul with the 6th man of the year. Anthony Davis, defensive player of the year. And most improved player was personally our own Cam Reddish, who I'm curious to see how it will. Oh yeah, 6 point. That's not bad. That's not bad. We didn't have a bad season, but we need to get stronger, guys. And first team, Carl Anthony Towns. Second team and third team, we still just got Cat dominating. Let's look at our player stats for that previous season. So Cat really did pick it up once we gave him that bit of a boost to power forward. He really took it to heart playing that power forward. D'Angelo Russell at 24, Culver still improving, that's great. Cam Reddish, Miles Bridges, Hassan Whiteside not playing too bad, doing what we want him to do, get points, get rebounds, get a couple of blocks here and there, so that's good. Then Covington, obviously we just need that defense coming from him. Patty Mills, yeah, not too bad. Alright, now we're second seed against Dallas once more. We need to beat Dallas. We need to get through Dallas. So, again, let's look at our coaching, because I want to make sure we got everyone playing. We got no, except for Kurix. What has he got? Has he got a season-ending injury? What's this? I just want to look. It just makes me upset that we're going to have another. It's a day-to-day sprain, so hopefully he gets back into it. We're going to simulate the round. I shouldn't have simulated the round. Come on, boys, don't. Alright, here we go. One down. Now we got Phoenix. Let's look who Phoenix have. So we got, who's that? M. Bridges, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Booker. They got Rudy Gay on their team. They got Oubre still on their team. Wiseman, oh, they got a decent team, but they beat the Lakers. But the Lakers really, they did not have a good team after losing most of their players. I think they only have Kuzma, James, and Davis now. The rest is just basic guys, so it's not a surprise that they lost. But let's look at the coaching still. Kurix is back in the lineup. We might switch it over to just an 8-man lineup, just so we can have all our best players playing. Satoransky. So we're giving big minutes to Cat. He needs to play those big minutes. And yeah, Cam Reddish has actually picked it up to shooting guard as well. So have we... Oh, come on! No! This game is rigging so bad. We've lost 2 players. I didn't even look and see that Covington was gone. Oh, guys. Oh, it's going to ruin us. Let's simulate the round. Oh. 2 players. We lost our 3rd best player and basically our 4th best player. Oh man, that's annoying. Just to see the Suns win the championship. Oh, that's so upsetting. That is so upsetting. I'm so upset. Culver's gone. Culver was gone, and Covington. Oh, that's really upsetting. I swear we could have won. We could have won. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's just a bit of a downer that we lost like that. Like we should have had it. But now that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm definitely gonna be uploading more videos on NBA 2K. I want to really get into it, so yeah. I'll see you guys again. Bye.